everyone, good morning and welcome to today's full body stretch class. My name is Rebecca Zostek. I am a health coach, personal trainer, as well as a group exercise instructor here at our beautiful Hoag Health Center in Foothill Ranch with the Lifestyle Program. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you have been following me along on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. for this full body stretch class. Every week I'll concentrate on a specific area, but we'll try to get, full body as much as possible and concentrate on different areas as far as, sciatica. We did that one, I think, last week. Runner stretches, focusing really on hamstrings. That seems to be a very tight area for most people. So if you have any suggestions and you'd like me to do some sort of stretching for a particular part of the body, please let me know in the comments below and I can add that to our repertoire. Okay, so welcome again to anyone new out there. Let's see who I have with me this morning, and I have a few. Okay, so hopefully we'll have a few more coming in. All right, so what we're going to do for today's class, it is entirely on the chair. If we have a little bit of time during the last 5 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer than that, then we'll take it down to the mat and do a little more stretching. Okay, I also have the yoga strap here to assist with some stretches. Again, you can always use a belt, a towel, a robe belt, anything that you can use to give you that support with your stretches is a really helpful tool. Also, I have a yoga block, so in case you need the floor lifted a little higher to help you with the stretch, that is a great tool to use. You could also use a small suitcase, a couple of books. Okay, so anything that's going to allow you to reach a little bit closer as opposed to reaching down towards the floor. Okay, so I'm going to bring my chair a little closer to you. And let's keep the strap handy, so I'll just set that down over here so I can quickly grab onto that. All right, so here we go. Go ahead and have a seat on your chair. And most people don't have a lot of time for stretching, so these are some exercises that you can do if you're just lounging, you're taking a little bit of a break and you're sitting maybe watching TV or reading. Take a few minutes just to help your body get more limber, flexible, and feel better, right? De-stress a little bit with some stretches. So sitting at the edge of your chair, nice long back, I want you to think about pulling your hips underneath you, even when you're sitting on the chair. So as opposed to an arched lower back, I turn this way, arched lower back, I want to think of pulling that lower back underneath, okay? And right away too, you're going to feel those abs kind of kicking on, okay? So feet out in front of you, nice long back, take a nice deep breath, reaching your arms up and then pressing them down nice and slow. And again, nice big reach up and pressing down. And one more time. And pressing down. So clasp the hands in front of you and just gently pulling your arms away, tucking in the abs. Arms reaching up and lower. Let's do that again. Clasp the hands in front of you, round out your back, stretch right here, pulling the shoulder blades apart, and inhale, reaching up, and arms coming down. One more time, clasping the hands in front of you, round out that back, and arms lengthen nice and tall, and arms coming down. Big shoulder rolls back for 3, really opening up the chest. And now reverse. Good, that feels nice. And relax. Okay, so we're gonna concentrate first upper body. So again, sitting up nice and tall, just tilt your head to one side and just hold this stretch for a moment. So really opening up all through the neck. Keep your shoulder pressing down, just like that, nice and gentle. Coming back to center and exhale, now tilt to the other side. Just holding that stretch. Nice deep breaths. Coming back to center, and one more time each side. And go and hold. And coming back to center, and again to your right. So a lot of times we lift the shoulder to kind of help us with that stretch, and try to just relax the shoulders as much as possible. Keep it pressing down. And center, good. Now you're just going to look to your left, sitting up nice and tall, get a nice stretch again. right through the neck area, sitting tall, deep breaths. Good, and now we're gonna tuck the chin towards your chest, fall the head forward, and rotate to the other side. And lifting the chin and looking now to your right. Relax your shoulders. Nice deep breath. Good, and again, tucking the chin in. You can feel that stretch right behind that shoulder and the neck. Rotate, and one more time now looking over to your left. Remember, sit with good posture, okay? Pulling the shoulders back. And drop the chin. And rotate over to the other side. It seems like such a minimal thing to do, right? It's like, am I really getting anything out of this? Yes. You are, we are. And coming back to the center, and just keeping the chin tucked down now. Long back. So a lot of times what happens in this position is people will round their shoulders. So we want to keep the shoulders back and lifted and just tuck the chin down. So you're just getting a nice gentle stretch there in the back of the neck. And then gently raise your head. All right, so notice that I don't do any exercise or stretch that's going to tilt the head back. Don't want to do that, okay? So just side to side, side tilts laterally, and then chin to chest, and that's good enough. All right, so let's focus now on the shoulders. Taking your left arm across your chest, you're going to gently pull on the elbow, pulling that across your body, and just holding there. And now you're going to do some nice big circles with your wrist here, left arm, and reverse. Good, and flex the hand, and relax it, and flex again, stretching, and release. Open out those arms, and now take the other side across your chest. Gentle pull. Good. Circle the wrist. And reverse. This right here is such an important little exercise. Stretch for the wrist and flex the hand. Kind of take our wrists for granted, you know. And relax and flex again. And open out the arms. Good. Open, open, nice and wide. Open the chest, pulling the shoulders back. And now round out the chest and bring it forward. Let's do that again. And inhale here, open, and exhale. Two more like that. Here we go. Big chest stretch. Good. And relax, dropping your arms. Okay, we're feeling good so far, yes? Our next stretch. Now we're working our way down. We're going to work right through the lats. Your left hand is holding underneath the chair, or if you have an chair arm here, you can hold on to that. But you're going to take your right arm and take a nice deep breath. Inhale. As you exhale, take that arm nice and long and start bending to the side just a little bit. Okay, so important here that we keep the chest facing forward, that we're not turning the body. Keep the chest forward. And really try to pull that arm long, as if someone has your hand and they're pulling your arm away from your body. Okay, come back down. We're going to do that side again. Nice big inhale. And exhale, big stretch. And coming back down. And again, big stretch. We lost our music somehow. I don't know. And one more time. Here we go. Nice big stretch. Good. And relax. You feel that in the shoulder, you start feeling that whole side opening up, feels so nice. Let's get the other side now. Here we go, nice big stretch, and ease into it. You can start off really, minimal, and then as you get warmed up, you increase your range of motion, getting a little bit more into each stretch. Okay, nice big inhale, and exhale. We'll go one more time. Here we go. Nice big inhale and exhale. You stretch that arm over. Hold it here. Really long stretch. Good. And coming back down. Both arms now reaching up. And exhale down. You don't stretch the arms enough too, right? Big stretch. And one more time. Big inhale here. and exhale. All right, we're gonna move on to this strap now. Again, you can use a belt or a rope belt. Anything that you can pull on to give you leverage is very helpful. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my yoga belt here. I'm just gonna get a nice loose grip around my wrist. Okay, so as you get set up, let's see what's happening here. It looks like it stopped for some reason. I don't know. There we go. Okay, we had a few more come on board. Thank you, everyone. Okay, sitting up tall. So now we're gonna work on stretching through the core. Okay, oh yes, a little bit more. You did some core stretches actually. As you're reaching over, you're stretching out the oblique muscles. Okay, so we're going to take the strap out in front of you. Be sure please that you don't have the strap wrapped around your wrists. Just through your hands and a nice loose grip. All right, make sure your feet are flat on the floor, arms out in front of you. Take a nice big inhale here and exhale as you twist to one side, twist and hold. Now your left arm is pulling more as your right is just kind of tagging along. So you want to feel like you're kind of wringing out your middle section. And we're holding that. We're going to pulse it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming back and relax your arms here for a moment. Did you feel that? That was a really good stretch for your core. Okay, here we go. Other side. And twist and hold it. And now that right arm, okay, is pulling a little bit more, and we're going to pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming back center and relax. Okay, let's try again. Arms out in front of you, nice big inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders, twist and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and coming back and relax. And other side. Inhale here. Exhale. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, and back to the center. Now we're going to scoop the arms out, reach up, really open the chest. Now I'm slightly arching back. If you'd rather not do that, that's completely fine. And now you're going to collapse forward all the way down. Keep the arms pressing away, drop your head, and scoop back up, and slight arch back. And again, tucking the chin in, rolling your shoulders forward, relax your arms, coming all the way down. 2 more like that, scoop up. Stretch, open the chest. Oh, that's such a great stretch. I really love it, yes. Coming down, and one more time. You'll have to let me know. Please let me know how you are doing, how you're feeling with these stretches. I like to know. And coming back up and just relax your arms right here. Oh, okay, nice work on that. Our next one with the strap, okay? So we're gonna do a little bit of lateral movement now. Taking the strap out in front of you. You can watch first if you'd like, okay? So taking the strap up a little bit. It's not completely over my head. It's a little angled out. And I'm just going to kind of tick-tock from side to side, okay? Nice and gentle. Now, the outside arm is leading the stretch. Okay, so here your right arm is pulling more and the left is tagging along. Same thing on this side, side to side. Keep this going, nice breaths, inhale and exhale as you go. 4 more times. Center and relax the arms finally. Oh, wow, they're awake now, I'm telling you. Okay, this next part we're gonna do. If you have a really thick book or a couple of books, this will help with this exercise, or those things will help with the exercise, or a yoga block, or if you feel you don't need anything at all, that's completely fine. So as you can see, the block, or whatever you are using, even a small step stool, okay, will assist you with the stretch so that you keep the technique as well as you can, okay? As well as you can. Okay, that sounds weird, but it's true. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the strap underneath your foot, okay? So unravel that to wherever is the good place for you. Keeping your spine nice and long and tall, you're gonna take a nice deep breath here. And exhale as you pull yourself forward just a bit, okay? So just a little bit. Anchor down your right leg, your right foot into the floor. You're just using that strap to help assist you with this. If you don't need it, you don't have to use it. You can just reach down for the book, the yoga block, or the floor. Now here I'd like you to pull your toes up so your leg is flexed. And now drop your head down towards that leg. Nice deep breaths, holding 4, 3, 2, and 1, and coming right back up. Okay, let's change sides. Changing sides. So I'll show you now without the strap if you don't have that available, okay? Alrighty. Make sure your supporting foot is flat on the floor, sitting up nice and tall, chest is open, abs are tight, and you're just going to slide your right hand down your leg. Make sure you're sitting at the edge of your chair. Okay. Feel like you can shift that stretch out a little bit further. Maybe I should back up. Now I can just tell now that I need to back up a little bit. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, well, it's a little better. Yep. Okay, here you go. So we're here. You can always stay right here or wherever you're comfortable if you'd rather not drop the head down. You just want to keep the nice long back. So take a nice deep breath and down you go a little further if you can, reaching down to the floor, the block, dropping the head. We're going to hold it here. Good, and coming right back up. All right, nice job. Let's do another set here, nice and quick. So transferring over to the other side, and now you're going to take your right arm, reach it up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you reach down for that foot now, right here. Okay. Shift that forward. You can always hold on to the chair, the seat of the chair, the arm of the chair. And lifting right back up. It's changing sides. Such a nice little break to do if you are working from home or you're sitting at your desk. Taking a few minutes here to do a stretch like this. It's so wonderful, okay? So here we go with the other side. Left arm reaching up nice and high. Big inhale, exhale as you reach down towards the toes or the block or the floor. Good. And slowly coming right back up. Nice job. All right, our next exercise, what you're going to do, our next stretch, we're going to take the left foot and place it up on top of your right thigh. I'll show you some alternatives if that's not possible right now. But what you're going to do basically is take your left foot, bring it up on top of your right thigh. Now again, this is a little bit, a little challenging for some people, I know, when the hip is tight. So if you need to, just cross it down onto your left leg, lower leg, you can do that. But make sure you're safe on your chair and you have something to hold on to, because that positioning can be a little uncomfortable. So you want to make sure you're supported. So here you're just going to hold this position. Make sure you're holding on to something if you can. If you are able to pull that leg up a little bit higher, okay, we can stay here. And if you want a little bit more, then we're going to bend this right leg, okay? So pull the foot in a little bit more. And now we're just going to hold this stretch, bringing your upper body down towards that left lower leg. Good. And now bringing that left knee towards your chest, holding behind the leg. Let's see if we can just hold the leg out, flex the foot. Okay. And we repeat. So we're going to take that foot back on top of the right leg and lean forward again. So here we go. Sometimes it's a lot nicer to have somebody, you know, to follow along with and do these types of stretches as opposed to just forcing ourselves to try to do some stretches, because sometimes that just doesn't happen, right? We try. Okay, good. And coming back straight up, clasp your hands behind that leg and lengthen it out and flex the toes back. Good, and lower slow. Let's try the other side now. Everyone, you're gonna take that right leg up on top of your left thigh. Okay, this side for me is a little bit more tight, but work through it, okay? If you have that kind of situation also, just work through it and breathe. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for it to just relax, and that's okay too. All right, pulling that left foot closer to you and just gently coming down. We're gonna hold this right here for a few seconds. And 3, 2, and 1, and sitting up tall. Clasp your hands behind the leg and flex your leg out. Okay, so it doesn't have to be high, it can just be straight out or even lower than that. And holding that flex foot position, okay? So you're getting that nice static stretch in the calf muscles. And here we go, placing that leg back on top, and we're going to lean forward again. If you're really feeling the hip tight, you might want to hold this for a good amount of time. Maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds would be really great. And coming back up and release. Oh, actually, let's do this one again. Sorry, one more time. Up you go. If you need to lean back on this stretch, you certainly can. It'll give you a little bit more height, so you can do that. And release. Okay, our next stretch now is to stretch the quadriceps and the hip flexors. So these guys get really, really tight when we do a lot of sitting, driving, sitting at the office or at home. And so really great and important, I should say, to stretch out those hip flexors. So what I'm gonna do, and it looks like we probably won't have time to do any floor stretches, but I'll get those for you next time. You're going to swivel over to one side. Now watch me here first, and then whatever you have at home, hopefully it works out to do this stretch. But what you're gonna do is you swivel over to one side of the chair. You're gonna push the outside leg. So for me, it's, well, for you, it's your right leg. Okay, so the outside leg, you're gonna push that leg back. Okay, back, 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 sitting at the edge of your chair. And now I'm gonna push myself using the arm of the chair, pushing myself back so I get a little bit more of an opening happening with the hip flexors. Okay, so I'm pushing and really feeling that stretch right through here, okay? So if you're a yogi and if you want more, you can reach back for the heel, keeping your hand on one, the arm of the chair. So I won't do that right now, but you can do that if you'd like. Good. And now from here, you're going to take that outside arm and reach it over. Coming back down, we do that one more time. Nice big inhale here. Exhale and reach it over. And coming back. Good. Do you feel that stretch? It feels so nice. A couple more seconds. And now relax. Let's try the other side. So swiveling all the way over. Pushing that outside leg back. And depending on your flexibility, you know, if you push this leg, this front leg, back a little bit further, you're going to get more range of that stretch going on. If you're still a little bit tight, you'd rather not do that. Just start off easy, make it small, and then little by little, you're pushing that leg farther and farther back. Okay, so I'm using my right hand, your right hand, to push against the arm of the chair so I can get some leverage and feel that opening up even more in the hip flexor. Just breathing into that stretch, just opening it up, hip flexor. we're going to take that outside arm, nice big inhale, and reach it over. And coming back. Again, nice big inhale, reaching over. And coming back to center. All right, everyone, so the last couple of stretches now. Make sure your chair is secure. I'm kind of nervous. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my chair onto the mat. Yes, because that would be a really funny thing if the chair slipped from underneath me. And not good. Okay, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna open the legs out wide, okay? So we get a little adductor stretch at inner thighs. You're gonna push your knees back a little bit as you drop your body, upper body, down towards the floor. If you wanna stay right here, then you stay here. Otherwise, I'm gonna slide the hands down towards the floor or on the ankles or the feet and pushing my knees back with my elbows, okay? So we're just staying right here, nice long back. If you want to relax the head now and just let it drop, you can do that. And slowly rolling back up. So this is a great modification for the stretch where if we were standing, okay, and you have the fold over, this is a modified variation, right? Okay, let's do this again. So we're going to slide down, the elbows push the knees back, relax your head, and constantly putting tension. So you're pushing the knees back with the elbows. Relax your shoulders. Good, and rolling up. And nice big inhale, bringing your legs closer together. And exhale down all the way. And rolling back up, nice big inhale. And exhale, coming down all the way. And rolling up on that spine. Good. All right, nice work, everyone. So we are done with class at this time, so thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you have any questions or you'd like me to do some other types of stretches, please let me know in the comments below. We can do some more dynamic stretches also, so many different ways that you can work on your range of motion, your flexibility. So we'll work through that during this next couple of months with this class. So thank you again so much. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. for improving your stability and strength. Bye-bye, everyone. Stay safe.